Hey everyone, it's Andy here from Saving to Invest, and today I'm going to talk about larger paychecks that many Americans will be seeing next year thanks to an increase in the IRS tax brackets for 2023 that was just recently announced. I'll go through those changes, what it could mean for a lot of you, and why these happened. As always, if you like what you see here, please hit the like button and keep subscribing for more videos for the upcoming tax season. As it does every year around this time, the IRS released its updated 2023 tax brackets and standard deduction. Not surprisingly, due to the high levels of inflation that we're all seeing right now, these increased again. This was most recently evidenced with the record 2023 COLA increase, which in some way also affects the tax brackets to ensure that they're indexed to inflation. I'll talk about them shortly, but generally what it means is if the tax brackets increase and the standard deduction increases, it means less of people's taxable income is taken by the IRS. So your net pay, assuming all of the things are equal and there's no major life changes, should actually drop in 2023. Now, if you get a raise, obviously you'll get more income and more taxable income, so your uh, taxes may go up because of that. But generally, all things being equal, if you're earning 100,000 in 2022 and you earn 100,000 in 2023, your take-home pay in 2023 should be higher than what it is this year. So this is some way for the IRS to acknowledge that inflation is real and that these tax brackets will ensure that people don't unwittingly end up paying more taxes for the same income. I'm going to look at how the tax brackets have changed between 2022 and 2023. Now remember, the 2022 tax bracket is what you should use for your filing in 2023, and your 2023 tax brackets are relevant when you file in 2024. But as you plan ahead for next year in 2023, you need to make sure that you look at the 2023 tax brackets to ensure you realize what your paycheck is, adjust your withholdings, etc. So if you look at the tax brackets here, the tax rates have not changed in the last few years. Those have been set. What's changed here, you'll see, is the income thresholds that determine whether you qualify or not for that tax rate. And so as these increase, more and more people will have to technically pay lower amount of taxes, or they will fall into a lower tax rate. So you can see here at the 10% tax rate, the increase was nearly $750. So that means that, if you're on the edge, less of your income is taxed. That's below 11,000 next year versus this year, anything that was less than 10,275 would have hit the 10% tax rate, accounting for any standard deductions or itemized items over there as well. So you can see the whole chart here all the way from 10 to the highest tax rate of 37%. The actual income tax bracket range has gone up in 2023 pretty significantly. Again, this is mainly due to the high levels of inflation. So even the low income earners, but even more so the highest people at the highest tax rates, 37%, where any income above 539,900 in 2022, the cutoff now moves to 578,000 in 2023. So that's, nearly $40,000 or nearabouts there that now would fall into a lower tax bracket compared to last year. So that's a pretty big saving if you're in the higher tax rates. And everything you can reduce your taxable income by, like the standard deduction below there, helps you fall into potentially a lower tax bracket. So even the standard deduction up by almost $900 for single filers and over $2,000 for those married filing jointly, it's a pretty significant increase, again, due to inflation. So a lot of folks next year, I think pay rises will be limited given that companies are cutting back, should definitely see greater net take home pay. And you can plan accordingly, adjust your withholdings, those sort of things, right? So hopefully this gives you insight. I'll post some more links below here for the other filing statuses, head of household, and those filing separate, married but filing separate returns. So you can see the differences. But generally the trend has been the same. So that's good news for a lot of people who are already feeling the pinch of inflation. Their taxes should hopefully go down next year. And with a higher standard deduction, they should be able to potentially even get money back from the IRS in many cases as well. As always, Please hit the like button if this helps you and keep subscribing for more videos. I'm going to post a bunch of new tax videos, changes happening over the next 3 months. So hopefully this information will be useful to you. Thanks.